How does expressive conduct apply to public forums? Imagine you want to show your support for a cause in a busy park or on a city sidewalk. You might carry a sign, wear a specific outfit, or even burn a flag. These actions are examples of expressive conduct. They are ways people communicate messages without using words. The First Amendment protects these kinds of actions because they are considered a form of speech. Public forums are places where people have the right to express their ideas freely. These include streets, parks, and sidewalks. The government can also create public forums by opening spaces like meeting rooms or theaters for public use. The rules about what you can do in these places depend on the type of forum. There are three main types of public forums. Classic public forums are places like streets and parks where speech rights are very strong. Designated public forums are spaces the government opens for public expression, but they can set some limits. Non-public forums are places not usually open for speech, like military bases or government offices, where restrictions are easier to impose. In classic and designated public forums, the government can only limit expressive conduct with rules that are neutral about the message. These rules must serve a good government purpose, be specific, and allow other ways to communicate. For example, a city can requiring permits for large gatherings to manage traffic but cannot ban a protest just because they dislike the message. If a rule targets the expressive part of conduct, like banning flag burning because of its message, courts use strict scrutiny. This means the government must show the rule is necessary and narrowly tailored. If the rule targets the non-expressive part, like banning fires for safety, courts use a less strict test, and the rule might be allowed. Knowing how expressive conduct works in public forums helps you understand your rights. You can generally express yourself freely, but you need to follow neutral rules about when, where, and how you do it. The government cannot silence you just because they disagree with your message. If you are in a non-public forum, the government has more power to restrict speech, as long as the rules are reasonable and not aimed at silencing a particular viewpoint. Expressive conduct is behavior that communicates a message. Public forum doctrine is the legal rule that decides how much protection speech gets on government property. Strict scrutiny is the highest level of review used when speech is directly targeted. Intermediate scrutiny is used when rules affect speech indirectly. In the end, expressive conduct in public forums is protected, but only if the rules are neutral and serve a real purpose. Knowing what kind of forum you are in helps you exercise your rights properly. If you understand these rules, you can stand up for your right to express yourself without fear of unfair restrictions.